Hey genderqueer chat, welcome to Tuesday. I am going to do something a little bit different with this video, and I'm actually going to start off by talking about something that is not gender related. So I hope you don't mind. I believe it was on August 9th where a small plane left a New Jersey airport headed toward a small airport in Connecticut called Tweed New Haven Airport. The plane had just the pilot and his son on board. They were, I believe, touring colleges along the East Coast. And the plane, when it came in for a landing at Tweed, I'm not really sure what exactly happened, but it somehow missed the runway and landed on two houses. One house was completely ruined, but thankfully there was no one inside. The other house, though, had 3 people inside. There was a woman and 2 children. The woman, thankfully, was able to get out of the house and survive the crash. But the pilot, his son, and the 2 children, a 1-year-old and a 13-year-old, did not make it. Not only did this woman lose her house and her car, she lost the 2 most important things to her, her children. And I can only imagine what it's like to lose everything that is important and essential to you in just an instant. So this story really struck a chord with me, I guess, for a few reasons. But one of those reasons is this accident happened very close to where I grew up. So this happened in the community where I spent most of my life. And I really feel like I need to do something to help. Now, I live all the way in Colorado, so there's a lot of distance there. And the only thing I could think of was to start a GoFundMe page for this person. For those of you who aren't familiar, GoFundMe is kind of like a national fundraising website where you can raise funds for the cause of your choice. So it kind of works like PayPal. You get on, you make a donation, and all the funds go toward that cause. I did contact the East Haven Police Department, so I could hopefully find someone who could put me in touch with maybe a family member to ensure all the money goes to the right place. And the police department actually put me in touch with a clergy member who will act as the liaison between me and the family. So he will help ensure all funds raised go into the right hands. The reason why I'm talking about this on YouTube is because this website, GoFundMe, is all internet and social media based. Up until 3 days ago, I did not have any sort of social media website. So as you can imagine, I don't have a lot of pull in social media right now, simply because I haven't had anything set up. So I'm spreading the word here, hoping that someone sees this and also wants to help. If you are interested, I'm going to post the link to the site down here at the bottom, and all I'm asking is if you can donate, wonderful, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But if you can't donate, that's okay too. I'm just asking that anyone who sees this shares the site. So if you could share the link on your Facebook or your Twitter or whatever other social media you're on, and ask your friends and family to do the same. That, donate if they can, and if they can't, that's fine. Just spread the word. You can share this video, you can share the link, you can share both. Really anything right now would be a tremendous help. So, thank you very much for letting me take up a few minutes of your time to discuss this today, and just thank you. So, switching gears here, I'm going to move on to this week's topic, which is, does your family know that you're genderqueer? No. My family does not know that I am genderqueer. There are a few reasons for that, but the main reason is that I haven't really been in touch with my family. The last time I saw any member of my family, I was 19. I'm now 27. So a lot of time has passed. And a very long story short, my family and I had a pretty big falling out when I was 19, and we didn't talk for a long period of time. And we did reopen lines of communication maybe about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. So not only is my family trying to get to know me, and not only am I trying to get to know them, because when so much time has passed, you really don't know each other anymore. And the person they knew at 19 is very, very different from the person I am today. And same for them. They're very different, 7, 8 years ago than they are today. So, not only are we just trying to get to know each other on a basic level, we're trying to do that long distance. And that's very hard. So, I'm actually visiting my family later on this year, and I'm very excited for that. But it's going to be a very stressful time for myself and for them, just because it's been a long time, and not only are we seeing each other for the first time face to face in nearly a decade, but they're meeting my girlfriend as well. So it's going to be a pretty stressful time for everybody, though we're going to try to keep it as relaxed as possible. And the last thing I want is to pile on something else. I don't want to pile on the genderqueer aspect of me. I mean, I'm still me. I'm not going to act any differently in front of them. But I'm just withholding that information right now for a reason. So this isn't to say that they'll never know or that I'll never tell them. But it's nothing that they need to know right now. It's not crucial information. So, and the only thing I could imagine doing right now is creating more confusion and more stress and more, how should I act? Did I say the right thing? For both parties involved, I guess. So, again, I'm sure they will find out at some point. And whenever that comes, whenever that time comes, I'll handle it then. I don't imagine it'd be anything too terrible. I just think that there may be a lot of confusion around what genderqueer is, and I think there may be a lot of misunderstanding at first, but I can't imagine it creating a really huge issue in my family at this time. So, again, they don't know now. I'm very positive they will someday, and I'll just cross that bridge when I get to it. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about that for this week. And again, thank you so much for letting me take up so much of your time today, talking about non-gender related issues, but I very much appreciate it. Alright, I'll see you guys next week, and have a great week.